Morgan with iHealthTube. I'm speaking with Lyle Hurds, who is the publisher and the editor of Total Health magazine, nationally distributed. It's a wealth of information so that we can be proactive with our aging as Lyle talks about age management. Welcome, Lyle.
Thank you. Nice to be here again.
Okay, well, let's talk about, and you say it's not anti-aging, but it's age management.
Age management.
How does that apply to our cardiovascular health?
Well, if I may, I'd like to use as an example some protocols that a fellow by the name of Dr. Stephen Sinatra, who was probably one of the primary alternative complementary as well as allopathic cardiologists in the country. He practices what he calls, to a great degree, metabolic cardiology. Now, metabolic cardiology is built around 4 ingredients. The first ingredient is coenzyme Q10. Coenzyme Q10 is an ingredient, by the way, they're all antioxidants. We were talking about antioxidants in one of the prior ones, but coenzyme Q10 works at the cellular level, and it works at the mitochondria in the cell. That's the energy in the cell.
Okay.
Secondarily, L-carnitine. L-carnitine is a great part, of what's in your heart, but you can't replenish the L-carnitine yourself. And so there are a number of types of L-carnitine. The latest, and I want to make sure I get this correct, is glycine propanol L-carnitine. I hope I said that correctly. But what people need to understand is that there are various forms of most of these ingredients, and it has a much faster uptake. And for people that are taking an ingredient like that, many times they probably need something to act as quickly as possible.
Right.
So you might want to look for that. Third is something called D-ribose, and D-ribose is amazing. D-ribose is a simple sugar of some sort, but what it does is ribose happens to be in the energy spectrum the next thing from ATP, which is pure energy. So what D-ribose does is it gives your body that energy and gives your body the opportunity to take it to the next step and turn it into pure energy, and is wonderful for any of us who are aging and we go through a day and it's stressful and we need a little energy. We can take it. It's great for athletes. It's terrific for heart patients.
Okay.
Because that's one of the major problems. They have found that by using D-ribose with patients that have had very, very serious heart operations, one of the major problems is in their recovery is energy, obviously. I mean, this is their heart, and their heart's where the energy comes from. They normally are recovered in half the time.
In half the time?
Because of using D-ribose. And the last is magnesium. And magnesium we will talk about at great length at some point in time. It is absolutely a phenomenal ingredient. It works in conjunction with 350 enzyme systems in the body, and the 4 of those together have revolutionized heart conditions and the approach to very, very serious heart conditions without being involved in a surgical situation. The final thing I'd mention to you is that Stephen Sinatra is also, as I say, a general cardiologist, and about 500,000 people die from what's called sudden cardiac death or cardiac death. Of those, 350,000 people die before they even hit the ground or before they ever can get inside of a hospital, just immediate. So I asked Stephen, I said, Stephen, if you gave me a complete physical and I got great results on everything, the next day, could I just drop dead? He said, Lyle, you could drop dead walking out of my office. I said, what can you do for that? He said, well, I can't prescribe anything, but you absolutely should be taking DHA, EFA. He said, that's what I would recommend.
DHA, EFA.
That's right, essential fatty acids.
Essential fatty acids.
Yeah.
So along with the other ingredients that you mentioned, this is how we can protect and enhance our heart health.
Absolutely.
Correct? Okay, well thank you very much, Lyle. We'll have to talk about this again.
We will. Thanks.
Thank you for being here.